Hello, hello. I think my voice is a bit too feeble, so I'll probably. Yeah, let me try to fix that. I think even though the mic is pretty close to my face, it's right up against my mouth, it still isn't good enough. I'll try setting this to 20. I think the good yardstick is that whenever I'm speaking, it should be in the yellow zone on OBS. Yes. 24. I think this should be good, but this picks up more of noise, right? More background noise. I think that gets picked up more. Making this too strong will cause my voice to be choppy. But yeah, let's try this out today. Hopefully it's better. So we are back playing Marathon. Absolutely love this game. I think it's a shame that it doesn't have a strong player count right now. And there are idiots on Reddit uh, running a smear campaign against this game, calling it Concord 3. So fuck them. I just bought the deluxe edition just because I want to support the game as much as possible. I really like the art style. I believe there was some controversy surrounding this game and its art, where someone, I guess, cried foul and said that the art was stolen, but that has since been taken care of, and I think we can just forget about that and focus on what a brilliant game this is. I don't expect it to ever be at the same level as our creators because both of them are fundamentally different games. This is a first person, hardcore, unforgiving experience, whereas our creators is the main fun to be had in our creators is not uh, in competitive play. It's in just shenanigans and goofing around with your friends. You could categorize it as a mix between extraction shooters and friend slop. Whereas this is purely a first person competitive extraction shooter. Yeah, let's go. Okay, I've yet to smash some glass, so let's keep that contract. I got killed last run, but nothing of value was lost. I got a new caloric sponsored kit. Okay. Is there a way to enable FPS in game? Because I would prefer that. Balanced. Okay. Wait, why is motion blur on? Fuck. Shh. I think we can, yeah, increase that. Apply gameplay. Yes, FPS display. Is there a ping display as well? Because I would really appreciate that. But I think, in my experience with extraction shooters, they don't always have that option. Have a lot of shit. Mm, Okay, this is an upgraded version of what I have here. This has worse handling by a hair, Okay, so I think one a thing which I need to first understand is how this Volt magazine works. Because I've seen it run out of ammo and it doesn't reload in the traditional sense. I think I have to let it recharge. Um, okay, so sprinting slowly regenerates ammo. Customize weapons. Cool, let's head in. Really hoping that I find someone cool. Most of the players I've been playing with, I think they're maybe Chinese, a region where they don't speak English, which is why no one really seems to be using voice chat. Or maybe they're on Discord, I don't know. But I've been having some difficulty finding people uh, who are in India who play this game. I've found a couple, but uh, they don't seem to be people who play this regularly. So I'll probably have to expand horizons and look at English-speaking population across Southeast Asia. From what I've seen so far, I think people are generally hyper focused on getting the objective done and not like in Arc Raiders where loot was the primary priority.
Reminder, do not trust runners outside your crew. Their words and actions are unpredictable.
Okay, we're headed to the station. I'm playing as Thief. I should probably use my V the second it becomes available. Okay, so there's something special. I think we are killing the robots. I'm getting shot at. How do I get there?
Seeing this?
Can you not crouch? Dude, that was a wasted fucking dead. I should have figured out how to crouch if possible and then looted. I just got so fucking greedy. It's my bad.
Time to move. We've got company.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
That shape. Attack.
I think you still can get revived. I remember reviving someone, but I was probably using Triage, and probably Triage is the only one who can do that. What's that? Bro, I should probably go back to playing Triage. It serves better utility to the team, and even for me, because I don't have to rely on depleted or the good shield charges to heal myself. I can just deploy my bot and forget about that altogether. Thank you.
Minutes remain.
Worth a look?
Thank you. Using my drone.
Watch it. Look at that. Careful now.
There's someone over here.
Danger spotted. Go.
I don't know, bro. He was able to kill me in an instant. He probably had better shields, and I had none.
Worth a look?
Or maybe these Volt guns are shitty.
Need eyes on. Take a look.
Connection collapse in 15 minutes. Geological data secured. Warning, temporal aberrations detected. Prepare for increased hostile action.
Hey, hey. Hold up, reloading. Threat marked.
Here, then gone.
Bro, I need help.
Move.
Less. Throw. I think I might be
Follow the
lost.
marker when it's time to go.
Why isn't my map working?
We're gone.
Seeing this? Spotted.
Botany data secured. Warning. Schema logic absent. Priority
Watch
contract
out.
complete.
Hold up, reloading.
10 minutes more until first signal.
Gotta be careful. Shields here. Know your zone. Find your escape. Patch kit here. We can't remember this marker.
I'm getting this red signal right on the top right of my screen. I think that's worrisome because that means that my ping is too fucking bad. Okay, these guys have already reached exfil.
Hold up, reloading.
I was just checking on if it's possible to check your ping, and it seems not. Bungie has obscured that detail away from the player base, which is a shame. I don't understand why games do this, because what's the downside, man? Because right now I'm just playing guess. If my, if my internet is good enough, do I benefit from having a VPN? This sucks. I think I should probably reduce a few settings because I'm not getting like a fixed 120 FPS all the time. So no, I think this can stay up, but what can go down is shadow. Yeah, shadow can go down to high. Apply. I think that should do it. Couple of EMP grenades, a chem grenade, a fletchet grenade. Okay, so this is useful for healing in a jiffy.
Gantry has been flooding me with comms requests, even as he continues his attacks on our neural interface. Against my better judgment, I'm going to give Gantry restricted and monitored access to your neural partition. But proceed with caution. MIDA is an anti-establishment group with a long history of violent sabotage. And if this is how they treat potential allies, I advise you to remain on their good side.
Deal explosive damage to UESC or runners. Explosive. I think explosive could also include grenades. So lobbing a few grenades should do the trick. What is this, by the way? Oh, okay, these are schematics for different points of interest within the map. MIDA. Download geological survey in the southeast building and station. Download botany report from second floor terminal and overflow. Loot containers. Loot implants and consumables, then place in a decon. This has really shit rewards.
I've received an inquiry from a group called Arachne. They've requested access to your fatality data. Specifically, your combat engagement history with other runners. I've searched public and private databases and haven't been able to find anything concrete on Arachne. Confidential UESC threat assessments point to them being a fringe group with a fixation on runner-to-runner combat metrics. I'm hesitant to hand over your entire combat history to an unknown, but if you're interested, you can provide us.
Cool. Okay, I think completing this mission is what unlocks Arachne. So let's do that. active. Move to vault. What's this? A foundation shield. Incoming damage. Okay. Patch kit. Shield charge. I think let's double up on the amount of medkits I carry because I find myself constantly running out of those. Do I not have better shields? Yeah, I think this should be fine though. Yeah, I need ammo. I need bolt clips, consumables, equipment, salvage, okay. Ammo, yeah.
Environmental data review in progress. Conclusion, tolerable.
What does that do? What was that? That's a core which gives you a buff upon defeating some UESC enemies.
Take a look.
What the fuck just happened?
UESC reinforcements have arrived.
Thanks.
Can't get much more. Shields crashed. Ammo filter engaged.
We need to leave. That was really hard. Like, oh my god, we were just fighting the UESC and just got fucking overwhelmed.
Bad news.
Threat spotted. Cover. Loading.
That was hard.
Recall window will remain stable for 20 minutes. UESC reinforcements have responded to the signal.
Cool. I'll be back maybe in an hour and we'll continue playing this in the night.